Hey, what's going on? Hey, where is the battery at North 90th? Okay, got it. Yep, just like at 90th.
I hear you guys have a mess. What happened this morning? Let's go back here because we gotta figure this out.
How's it going, man? It's like I told you before, can't be hanging out. Like I said, just don't be hanging out and don't be lying to me either.
I just wanna live free. I love the feeling that you're giving me.
Well, right now we're gonna head down and talk to a couple guys who distribute skill games here in Omaha about maybe some opportunities that we have in the future for them. On a normal day, I try to hit all the laundromats. That doesn't always happen. Typically, I'll probably get to 4 of them.
Craig is the general manager of Anytime Laundry. That means if it happens in the laundry, no matter what it is, whether it be a roof leak or an employee issue, anything, any single thing that falls under the umbrella of Anytime Laundry falls under Craig's responsibility.
I'm checking for machine status, making sure that everything's up and running. I'm checking to make sure that our attendants are focused on customers, make sure the facilities are as clean as they need to be. You know, sometimes that's getting into competitors and seeing what's out there for everybody else. And vending's a big thing for us. We run all of our own vending machines, so making sure that those are always full and stocked. And you know, that's a customer service thing, that your vending machines are stocked and ready to go. That's an important piece of our business, just for the customer satisfaction side of it.
Vending is not a very profitable business for us, and it doesn't bring a lot of money, but it's essential to our customers. Our customers don't want to have snacks, they want to have drinks, and sometimes they forget their soap. So us doing a good job on vending is just taking care of our customers, and that's why we focus on it so hard.
We also hear a lot from our attendants. We pay the skill game tickets out, but we only allow them access to so much money. So if they have a lot of tickets get paid in a day, they may need another box, which basically means they need more money. So they'll reach out to us and we'll have to give them a code to another box so they have access to some more money. So the skill games are regulated by the state of Nebraska. They have to be vetted to be able to be used. You know, the skill games go, I don't want to say hand in hand with a laundromat, but in the laundromat, you've got customers that are gonna put their clothes in the washer, wait 20 minutes, put their clothes in the dryer and wait 20 minutes. So when you're coming in to do laundry, you're gonna be in that facility for probably 45 minutes. So sometimes the skill games, people are doing it just to pass the time. It's just something that they can do to occupy that 45 minutes while they're doing clothes. So you've got people that are in a facility for an extended period of time with really nothing else to do. Fuck, it's cold out here. Thanks, brother.
You Craig, right?
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Akash, how you doing? Well, we're thinking about putting a couple of games, 1 game each in a couple of our locations. We've got the vanilla game, so we'd be looking at the fire play.
Okay. So, and I would say this to you too, like, essentially what we also want to do is, so NTS is saying that we don't have to have a contract on any of our former locations.
I don't have any contract. All I do is, just like last time what we did, it's month to month.
So I would say though, we're looking at a situation, I know you don't have a contract, that's why we're over here. So NTS is telling me that if I want to move forward with new locations, which I have 3 new locations coming on, that they're telling me I have to have a 5-year contract with them. They'll say they'll honor my old locations without a contract, but any new locations I have to sign a contract. So I told them, no fucking way. So that's actually why I came down here, because we're actually talking, we need 2 fire play real quick, but we're probably gonna need 8 vanilla and fire play. And like I said, I'm not signing a fucking contract, so if NTS wants to, you know, play stupid fucking games, win stupid fucking prizes. So if that's how they're gonna play, then fuck it, we'll go to somewhere else.
Okay, yeah, no worries. We can do that, absolutely fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right, man, thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Can we see this fire spin? He wants to film it, because like just to see what the difference is. See, they have like a nice cabinet like the vanilla does. Like the bank shot's this shitty cabinet, but that's what it looks like. Yeah. You can hit the buttons and stuff. Like I said, that big wheel is what they were always playing, right? The wheel. Like I said, we don't want to take a lot of time. I guess I'm getting sick of this bullshit they're playing with me. They won't give me redemption kiosks because I won't sign a contract. They won't do new locations without a contract. So like I said, fuck them.
Okay. I'll send you the permits tonight or tomorrow. Yep.
All right, that works good. That's good. That's awesome. Thank
Thanks for your
you.
time, Oliver. So we just left the fire play office, talked with Oliver and Akash about bringing in a couple of their games into 2 of our buildings. They have exclusive rights on the fire play machines, so it means that they're the only ones that can distribute that in this area. So if you want to get that particular game, that's who you've got to go through. All right, we're going to go into batteries and bulbs. I've got to get a backup battery for our alarm system. It runs on the store power, but it's also got a battery backup. I got 1 location that the battery alert is going off, so I've got to get a new battery for that. Perfect. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hello. How are my 2 favorite attendants at North 90th? It's pretty busy. Pretty busy in here right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. They're waiting for you to get here.
After 5, you'd be.
Hi. How are you? Hey, what's going on? Hey, where is the battery at North 90th? Okay, got it. Yep, just like at 90th. Okay, I looked in the change room. I didn't see it. I'll look in the ceiling. I looked in the back office. I didn't open the server box, but I don't think it's gonna be in there. All right, I'm gonna check up here again. I don't know where. I've looked in the ceiling. I've looked everywhere. The only place I haven't looked is that Vivotech box. Maybe it's in there. Nope. Defeated once again. Hey Craig, what'd you do today? Oh, I spent an hour and a half trying to find a box.
Well, today's Sunday, so I like to start at L Street. L Street and Ames are our 2 busiest locations. I just want to make sure the changers are full, customers are being taken care of, the attendants here, the machines are up and working. Just be a support system for them, anything they need today.
Amber also is a manager, but she's more specialized. She's over personnel and vending. So if it's personnel issues, hiring, firing, dealing with different personnel, scheduling, it's gonna be Amber. Now, even though this is Amber's job, Craig obviously has oversight and he has firing and hiring abilities as well. But Amber's really the main piece to this puzzle.
So one thing that I like to look at when I come in is the vending machines. I want to make sure that all the soap is full for today because they will run out. And just make sure we don't have any issues with chips. Like I'll probably fix these. I can see this cheese, it's about to fall out. That's about to fall out. So I'm gonna pop it open real quick.
We used to have trouble with vending, which is actually one of the smallest parts of the business that we do, and it makes the least amount of money. So I was becoming very frustrated with it. Amber's hyper organized and extremely efficient, which has caused our vending to go through the roof because she actually makes sure that they're always stocked and that we always have products. So if there is something that is running out, it's right there on site and it can easily be filled.
Collins open shifts, that stresses me out. Sundays and Mondays, we cannot have any open shifts or gaps or anything. A manager is expected to be at the laundromat cleaning if we don't have someone. Another reason why I like to come to L Street first is because they do get really busy and you have to walk through the whole store with the dollar coin. And I just don't like doing that when it's really busy. I usually don't do much with money though, so it's usually Everett. These aren't actually bad, but we'll pop them off. We always make sure to not fill over that bar. That'll mess them up. So on Mondays, I'll come in here and I'll fill the vending machine and I'll check stock on everything. So after I fill it, I'll make sure that we have 3 cases of all the soda, we have 6 cases of each soap, at least 1 case each of the box stuff. And then same with candy and chips. We like to make sure we have 1 or 2 cases of each variety of chips on hand. We make sure we have at least 1 case of candy. So after I get to this one and I get it half empty, then I'll order another case for it. And organized. We like to keep it all organized and labeled. That also helps. So if someone else fills all of this, then I know what I need to order because it's labeled there.
I put for Dora, y the machine no work.
It didn't work? Okay, I'll be right there. The attendants get stuff like that. Yeah, they have people say they put $20 in the changer and they didn't, just to see if they can get $20 out of you. But if the lights aren't on normally, then they're lying. But we can easily go back and look at camera too and see if they did actually put the money in there. The attendants can't though. Did you get it? No? And it's not coming on?
It's still my money.
Is it stuck?
I think.
Okay. Do you want to switch to a different
It's
one?
not working.
Not working. That one's small. Is there one down there open we could switch you to?
I think I changed it.
Okay, let me get some money. So I'm gonna take money out of this changer to start him in a new washer. This one?
Okay, yeah.
Good to go. Thank you. Okay, so each attendant has a box, and depending on the location, it'll have $1,500 to $1,000 in it, and that's what they pay out the tickets for the people playing the games. Once they run out of money, they'll text us or ask us for another bundle. So then that's what I'm doing. We have a shared note that we give safe codes to. So I'll give this to her, and she'll put it in her box. All right, Consuelo, we're out of here. Call me if you need me, okay? Have a good day. My very first day starting to work for Peter. You know, I'm coming from a grocery store, so this is all new to me. The laundromat's new, the clientele's new. Very first day, Peter got robbed at his Ames location. A guy had broken into the women's bathroom and cut a hole in the drywall and crawled himself through into the office area and took a safe that wasn't bolted to the ground and had thousands of dollars in it. So that was my very first day, and meeting Peter for the first time and getting to see how angry he was about that robbery, him and his brother both. After them yelling at each other about it, I kind of started thinking like, man, what did I get myself into? You know, it was kind of intimidating. And then the days following, it seemed like things just kept happening where people were breaking into the gaming machines, or I'm trying to think of some of the other robberies he had. But like for my first 2 weeks, it was just, I felt like it was just one thing after another. So I kind of had a rough start thinking like, what did I get myself into? But it's calmed down after that. Now that I'm actually have duties, I'm in charge of the attendance and the hiring, I'm actually busier, and I'm not dealing with the money, so I'm not worried about the safety aspect of it as I was when I first started, thinking that I was going to be having to deal with money and these robberies. So it's gotten a lot better, but it was kind of freaky at first. Okay, so here we're at our Saddle Creek location. Sounds like we had some confusion with tickets this morning, so we're gonna go see if we can sort that out. I hear you guys have a mess. What happened this morning? Let's go back here because we gotta figure this out. So what happened with the tickets this morning?
I don't know for sure what happened, but
Why don't you cashed some tickets this morning, right?
Yes.
You wanna get me those tickets so I can just look at them?
this is the
This one you cashed this morning?
That's the problem one.
This is the problem one.
Yeah.
So $400 went to this guy, correct? Okay,
Because that receipt right there was the one that was on the $16 one.
okay. All right, so these both go in Rosa's box though.
No, 'cause I paid them out.
Okay.
The 400.
But this one, and you don't have a receipt to this one, okay. Rosa, was it this guy in the hat?
Sí.
It is, okay.
Sí.
Okay.
Él es Kelly. Yep. Kelly. That's the one that was asking about the big shots that one time and wanted to know information about them.
Yeah.
Get some.
Yep. And then this $40 one, who paid out this one? Rosa paid out the $40, and you paid out gave the 400 away. Okay, so you want to put these back in your box then?
Okay. Can you just screenshot?
Trina, what time did you get here?
A little after 8.
How come Rosa's here?
She came back to get her, or finish her stuff that she left and went to the casino. And then she came back. Fixed the stuff that she did do. Or whatever.
What? Well, and it's just weird that she was even in here this morning, you know? Like, you don't come back in the morning and finish your job from the night before. And she was very late yesterday, so. So, our attendant that worked last night apparently decided to come in this morning and finish up a few things that she felt like she didn't get done last night. So she was in the laundromat when a customer had 2 tickets to cash. Sounds like one for $16.25 and one for $400. Sounds like she gave $400 to the guy that turned in the ticket for $16. And then when the guy that had the $400 ticket was wanting his money, the ticket was showing it was already cashed, because the guy that had the $16 ticket took the $400 and ran, basically. So the guy that actually had the $400 ticket, we still had to pay him out. It's not his fault. So someone's going to be short $400 in their box. More than likely it's going to be Rosa. Well, Everett's the one that balances all the boxes, so it's ultimately going to be his decision of what he wants to do. I mean, I know that people make mistakes, but for one, Rosa shouldn't even been in the laundromat this morning. I mean, you don't go back in the morning and finish your job from the night before. You do it the night before. So that's going to be ultimately up to Everett if he wants to take the $400 out of her paycheck. I'm not really sure how he's going to handle that situation. I mean, I know we've had boxes come up short before, and we've talked to the employee about it, and then that's that. They didn't take it out of her paycheck or anything, because I think people make mistakes sometimes. So maybe he'll just give her the benefit of the doubt.
This video, we introduce a new guy. We have Steven, who's our nighttime security. Steven patrols all of our locations all night long, and he has access to cameras. He's literally watching camera all night, and as he sees things going on that seem suspicious or odd, he travels to that location. Some locations he may hit 5 times a night, some he may hit 0. Steven is our security. He's 100% by the book, and he takes care of all the locations while most of us are sleeping.
All right, so right now we got a guy who's putting that cigarettes up on the floor and just kind of loitering around. Hey man, you gotta head on out.
Oh, okay. It's a little chilly outside. So I'm just can you help me with a ride to the?
Nope, I can't do that.
Okay.
All right.
You help me with a ride, bro?
Good.
Craig, how are you today?
Morning, sir. How's it going, man? All right. It's like I told you before. All right.
Yeah,
Can't be hanging out.
I haven't been in here, sir.
I know.
I tried to get water. Got 10 cents short.
You're about 10 cents short?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll give you the 10 cents. You grab the water, and then we got to head on out.
Thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate it.
Well, like I said, just don't be hanging out.
Oh,
Okay? And don't be lying to me either.
okay.
I don't know if it'll take that along with your card. No, you're good. All right. Yep.
Thanks, sir. Have a good
Yep.
one now.
You too. Well, I go to a lot of different Anytime locations, and I check to make sure that there's no one hanging out, loitering, or damaging up the place. And then random times I'll go in and start emptying out the bank shop machines. Usually I don't come in until about midnight, maybe a little after. All right, folks, just so you know, I'm going to go into each one of these machines.
So we obviously do money collections all up throughout the day, and we're constantly taking money out of the stores because we don't want to leave money in them. Steven goes around and he actually can see on the cameras what games are being played and what are not. So constantly through the night, if he has games that are being played a lot, he's removing the money from those machines.
Thank you, folks.
You guys have a good night.
Set for you.
Stay warm.
Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to go inside each one of these machines and empty them out. So this way there's less temptation of people trying to rob the place.
These 20s, that's still good. 20s are good. Was everything perfect? No. Was it horrible? Not even close. So at least these guys are trying to do their job and I don't have to be involved, so it's a win-win and we're still making money. Remember to like and subscribe.
I just wanna live free. I love the feeling that you're giving me. I just wanna live free. I love the feeling